All right, what's up, guys? So, yeah, early this morning, it is funny how that works out too. Like, I woke up at an unusual time. And when I wake up at unusual times, I'm like something is tied with it. I'm like I just don't be waking up at an unusual time with a bunch of energy and stuff ready. I mean, I like the funny thing is that I didn't know what it was, but I had this feeling in me that I'm like, man, I'm gonna have to record a video here soon. I'm scrolling through social media, and then that's when I seen that WWE had cut this like $300 million a year deal with ESPN to stream all the pay-per-views or the paid live events, the PLEs, whatever they want to call them and stuff. But overall, what this means is that the pay-per-views are not going to be shown on Peacock no more. And the thing is that like prior before when like with wrestling, like I and that there were some pay-per-views where I'm like, okay, I'll check this pay-per-view out. I'll check this pay-per-view out. That was before Peacock, where it's like you had to pay like 50, $60 depending on what kind of pay-per-view it was. You're having to spend that every time when a wrestling pay-per-view came on. I wasn't a fan of that. Then they cut this deal with Peacock. I have Peacock. And I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. Like, I get to watch all the pay-per-views, like, at no extra cost. I just got to subscribe to Peacock, and that's it. Like, that was, in my opinion, the best thing ever. And I'm like, okay, cool. Like, keep this. I guarantee and I promise you, like, it's only going to be more money for WWE. Then on top of that, you're bringing up a business, Peacock and stuff. So I didn't get a chance to subscribe to a WWE Network when it was a thing, but I did hear good things about WWE Network. But then they cut this deal with Netflix. I'm like, all right, most likely at some point in time when this Peacock stuff is over with, they probably gonna transfer all their stuff over to Netflix. Nope, they just forgot that they cut a deal with Netflix. And my thing is this: between the two, yeah, the thing is this: when it comes down to sports, yeah, ESPN might be a little bit bigger than Netflix. But what is the biggest platform? Like, let's just see between the two. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. ESPN might be the bigger platform, but between the two platforms, which is bigger? ESP. I mean, ESPN has been around for a while, but Netflix, I feel like over the years they haven't even said like it's something that's it's not because I thought like it'd been like okay wait they got like the AI mode and stuff. So let's see. Generally, yeah, Netflix is considered a significantly larger platform than ESPN based on subscriber numbers and overall market capitalization. So they said that which one is which? That's the thing. I don't know which one is. Netflix, ESPN. Oh, okay. So there's like Netflix subscribers so it's over 300 million and ESPN plus is 24 million. And then I guess as of August 4th of this year they've so far made 490 over 492 billion dollars, and ESPN plus has only made 24 billion dollars. So my thing is this, right? You're already in good with Netflix. Why not just do business with them? That seemed like that would have made a lot more sense now, but like, no, you guys are like, oh, let's just have it where now you're having to watch, rather than just it being all on one platform, you're now having to go back and forth. And that was the thing, like with Netflix and Peacock, because I already have Netflix and Peacock. I'm not trying to subscribe to no ESPN Plus. It's one of those things where I'm like, fam, like it really confuses the life out of me that it's like you don't even consult with the fans. Like, what do you think the fans want? Like, I guarantee and I promise you, if you guys would have did a poll, what would you guys would have liked to have seen? Wrestler, the PLEs on Netflix, Peacock, or I'm trying to think of the like yeah, like let's just or yeah, ESPN Plus. Like between them three, which would you guys like? It just seems like that the fans like we don't have a say so. Wrestler leaves, fans don't have it unless it's like some like R-Truth situation. Other than that, wrestler gets fired, can't have a say so on that wrestler coming back. And it's like, yeah, I guess if this wrestler is a moneymaker and things, then yeah, then it's like, oh, then they can come back. As far as like video game stuff, don't have a say so in that. We just gotta every year just buy the latest WWE 2K game. Pay-per-views, now it's like they're gonna be streaming on ESPN Plus. We gotta just for some odd reason accept that. It gets to a point where it's like WWE, like, I don't know what you guys got going on, but it's like you have to remember there are fans that watches your guys' stuff. I'm not trying to have it where it's like, okay, now I gotta, in order to watch your guys' stuff, when I had no problem watching it before on Peacock or TV or Netflix or anywhere else, you guys all of a sudden want to just throw this random curveball at us to have it where we now have to watch the PLEs on ESPN Plus. My question is how many people have ESPN Plus? Like, there's probably some people out there that might have it, and if you do, then you're good. You ain't even got to sit down and trip about me what I'm saying, all this other stuff. But I see it as this: there is not besides WWE content. But it's like I'm only gonna be going to ESPN Plus because, like, no, the thing is, the difference between ESPN Plus and Peacock was that there was other stuff on Peacock that I would watch. They had movies, they had TV shows, and then for the like sake of a wrestling pay-per-view, that'd be the like if it wasn't for the TV shows and movies, I wouldn't have no reason to go to Peacock. But other than that, it's like, fam, whatever sports game, if it ain't coming on TV, then I'm not watching it. Nobody is jumping up to be subscribed to ESPN Plus. So that's why I'm like, WWE, like, did you, rather than listening to the people that's at this board table or wherever, why not just listen to the fans? See what the fans want. Ask what we would have liked to have seen, or where would we have liked to have gone to watch the PLEs. That seemed like that would have made more sense to me, but it's like going into a restaurant and you don't even have like a choice of ordering whatever food you want to order. They just put a plate in front of you and they're all like, oh, you just gonna have to like it. Like, it's stuff like that where it's like, man, companies gotta stop doing that crap. Cause it seriously, it is so annoying. I see this with video games, and it's like with wrestling. I'm trying to think of some other businesses where it just seems like that the fans say so don't matter, but yet you're expecting us to support everything that you guys got going on. It's like, really, I mean, you'd see, like, sit down and think about that. Who is jumping up to be subscribed to ESPN Plus? It's funny how after they announced that news, everybody hated it. Everybody hated it. They started talking about how WWE Network, where it was like $9.99 a month, and then ESPN Plus. I mean, yeah, overall, I know the prices is gonna go up and things. That's just how life is. But having it where it's like, okay, and then Peacock, I've heard some people, because I have it through like a cable subscription thing, so I don't know the exact price. It was just something that was just thrown into a plan. But anyways, but ESPN Plus, I think when I like look, it's like $30 a month just to watch it eventually is going to get to the point in time where we're paying the same price that we were for the pay-per-views when it was called pay-per-views and not PLE events, or PLEs and stuff. But it's like, yeah, it's going to give it a couple of more years. ESPN going to be like, oh yeah, we're raising our prices. We're doing this, we're doing that. Where instead of paying $30, you're going to be paying $50 a month. Oh, but guess what? You get to have like a thing where you get some redemption stuff to have a no ad service for one PLE event. Man, it's one of those things where I'm like, yeah, WWE, and it's just any other company out there, if you don't want to listen to the fans, then it's like, I guess, like, do something that doesn't involve us. But it's like, at the end of the day, it's like how WWE is set up. The thing that matters the most is the fans. So it really trips me out where it's like, oh, we just gotta just sit down and just accept whatever is happening. Like, we don't have a say so. It's like, and it just, to me, it just confuses the life out of me. You guys cut this deal with Netflix and Monday Night Raw. It's probably one of the best things that could have happened to Monday Night Raw. Instead of just going over to Netflix, you're like, hey, let's have it where our fans now have to subscribe to another. We made all the money that we could off of Netflix. Let's make some money somewhere else. I just I don't get it, bro. I really don't. But anyways, with that being said, talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.